Would you please make them welcome now, Miss Lauren Brunswick.
Am I hearable? No? Now? Alright. I like being sick. I like being sick. 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 I take charge and control the irrelevant shit. And if you think you can get rid of it, try. I dare you. I won't swallow that pill you've medicated. If it means I won't be ill, then I won't share it. I will hide your attempts to fix me under my tongue, then suck the tumour into my lungs, ignoring the fundamentals of people who fuck. I refuse humanity with every pain I keep. In the cold of the morning, it is sickness I reap. This disease is eating my morality, so all I have left is a sense of sensuality where I realise that humane is not human, where everything around me is doom and everyone around me is consuming, consummating, interrogating, placating and fit, and when everyone around me is full of shit. I like being sick. An idea I can get better, but acknowledge I never will, because I lose my thrill when I'm with you. Thrill me. Fold, unfurl, causing sparks as we cascade, receive ourselves of the games we've played, light trickling down your bare chest, sweat teaching me there's nothing left, and in this scratching, biting emptiness, I can be sick. When you are giving me all you have got, no time to see my hot and burning face erase itself to replace the beating, entreating grace, a taste. And you think you've won, the battle's done, but you look at me, with my thick veins, pumping waste away, filling stains with drains, making words a fond exchange. And if you think you found me, then you've mistaken your humanity with being humane. This physical extension has taken me more inward. The closer you come, the further I am. And you can try find this idea you have of me, not sick, well, not thick with vile black smoke, this spoken word not trapped in my throat. So in a rage you throw me, rip the page below me, slice me open to find the stranger. You know me. I will leak black sickness on your comforting floor. It will bleed through the cracks of your raw open door. I don't want to be found. I want to be found out. I'm a human, humane, losing my humanity to remain sane. So lying on your floor, I will cling to my nothing as you fade to your all. You will blame me for letting you open that pore, pouring evidence of innocence along my shore, black oil wrapping around creatures who wither and fall adored, while we stay here forever, wiping it all away, pretending we won't decay. I like being sick, because then you're sick too. If I'm not unwell, then what are you? A child with a matchstick? A mute with a microphone? I run away from feeling I'm not alone. If I'm not sick, I'm not sick of you. If my veins aren't thick, I can be stolen and used. If we don't have our armour, we can lose our minds, and my path cannot be defined by you. Because losing my mind means I'm losing the truth, and I'm right, and I'm right, and I'm right when I tie down my roof. I'm evolving and eradicating the damage I could do. When it's you, and it's you who's inhumane, human. Do you cling to humanity to stay in the game? So when I see you next, you won't know me. You never did. I made sure of it. I like being sick.
Yes!
It's not crusty if you bite it. It's not rusty if you ride it. It's not trusty if you try it. It's not thrusty if you fight it. It's not musty if you hide it. It's not gusty if you fly it. It's not dusty if you wipe it. But if it is, you're not trying hard enough. When somebody offered nobody a taste, poor nobody poured their potential to waste. hastily floods the nobody fields, crops wielding no hope, and the offer endeared, nobody's accepted. A new face appeared, accepted grew dreary, with newfound restriction rising to someone. Yet dulled thoughts remained, little once nobody losing their shame. Hail to the system, hail to the chain. The reaper can't sow, but the planter can grow. Death cannot threaten a seed that's unknown. Nobody had something, but now it's been mowed and wiped out by weeds that cover the road, lost in the system, lost in the chain. Someone died. They washed away, with nothing to show for their decay, and left as a no one, less than before. When somebody needed to own what they saw, somebody stole nobody's impossible. Impossible never could nobody make, and nobody ever would somebody take, and fuck till they're dry, and rip out their eyes, making nobody wish somebody died. Lies, lies on the fire, the wheat drowned in rain, but hail to the system, hail to the chain. When it's ladylike's to be a whore, gratified and clarified, time unwasted, keeping score, fulfilling a purpose or a service, running, hunting in a cunt, in a cunt, in a country, oozing out preludes her doubt. Choose and lose those out-of-bound feuds. Read the news. Enthusiastic reports on their sycophantic wars and their blood-stained streets or my blood-stained sheets. Gushing red, red wine with no taste of decline in my mind or my neck or my collar or my hips or my etc. Or my hands with your hands wrapped around my throat. Float, fly to the exit that's eroded and locked when you're loaded and cocked, running through a jungle for a war that is fucked. Hear this. The eternal abyss. Hear that? Do you really want to miss this? This next chance? Justify your existence, which is empty and hapless, but what I'm wearing is strapless. Forget love and surprise and the fire in their eyes. Time flies, it flies when I take you home and you and I did you just come with me? Throw me down, throw me out, forget your fight with me. Come and fight with me. What the fuck are you fighting for? What's the fight you're fucking for? Fuck the battle and battle the war. I never loved you and I won't love you some more. More so, it doesn't mean a fucking thing. A war, a ring. Sing out. Honesty. Honestly, it makes us want to sin when we're in out of a place we don't belong, smelling latex or gunpowder, hearing screams getting louder. Tell me I'm wrong. Or fuck it. Come and fight with me. Yeah. But you can't trust a fucker who is fighting to be free. Will you be my orchestra and let me bang your drums at night?
Yes.
This isn't mine. This is one of the only poets I know, because I don't actually know that many poets. I'm not, you know, I like it, it's fine. I just don't know much about it. Next to, of course, God, America, I love you. Land of pilgrims and so forth, and oh say can you see by the dawn's early my country, 'tis of centuries come and go, and are more of what if it should worry in every language, even in deaf and dumb. Thy sons acclaim your glorious name, by gory, by jingo, by gee, by gosh, by gum. Why talk of beauty? What could be more beautiful than these heroic, happy dead, who rushed like lions to the slaughter? They did not stop to think, they died instead. Then shall the voice of liberty be mute? He spoke and drank rapidly his glass of water.
Yeah.
had one more, but I can't find it, so that's poems. Last time I performed, I decided I'd tell the audience how I feel a little bit. It's not my words, it's the words of an absolute babe, Nina Simone, who's probably one of the most hot and amazing women you'll ever see. She's a bit of a babe. But you know, just thought I'd give it a go. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Freedom is mine, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's me over, but I've been told that Neil is out of the room. Is he? Is he? Is he? You'll do, you'll be fine. I need some help with this one.
Okay, this is the funny bit. How can you top that? That was magnificent. Lauren Brunswick. Okay, Lauren and I have done this here before at the Moon, and I've done it with various other people, but we're going to reverse roles today and see how it goes. It's called confectionery.
So, sweet honey cheeks, you want to know what I do for gainful employment? Or do you want to know what's my life's calling?
What's it mean, your life's calling?
Well, strawberry shortcakes, it's what I was rightfully placed upon the face of the earth for.
What is your line of work?
Well, Sugar Bomb Bliss is gainful employed as a hitman for the mafia. My life's calling, however, is that of a tragic poet.
Why do you speak with such a husky voice?
Well, caramel crisp cakes, that's on account I's got a bullet lodged in my larynx.
How do you get a bullet lodged by your larynx?
Well, my little chocolate fondue. It was detonated in the chamber of a weapon commonly referred to as a gun. The projectile, the said bullet, was then dislodged by an explosion of gunpowder from the bullet casing known as a shell, and was then propelled at an extremely high rate of velocity along a calipered high tensile steel tubing known as a barrel. Exciting the aforementioned barrel, it continues its trajectory of deadly intent, plummeting through the Earth's atmosphere at a ferocious rate of knots. It penetrates the largest outer organ of the body, generally referred to as the skin, right here in the vicinity of the neck, tearing flesh, smashing bone, and searing blood vessels with an intense heat as it meanders its path of homicidal menace, shattering nerves and barely avoiding some of the body's main life-sustaining thoroughfares, such as the windpipe and the major pulmonary artery to the heart. It ceases, lodged by my larynx.